Streamy? Are we here today on streaming? Let's see. Okay, stream, we're back. We're officially back. Right? Are we here? Is chat good? Are we officially back? Okay. Good. He said you're living in a garage next to the airport now? Okay. Now we get to let's talk about what's been going on, guys, right? So a lot has been going on, right? The last 10 days I haven't been streaming, right? First, we'll talk about, he said come to Rodeo. Nah, I'm not coming to Rodeo. First, we'll talk about the good things that happened, right? We'll talk about the good things first. So, it's weird because this new update is freaking crazy, bro. This new update for Streamlabs is nuts. I can't even see anything. But first, the good news. We officially got added to Famous Birthdays, the website, right? They've officially added us. It was weird that, like, the way I saw it, I was literally chilling with London. I was at Best Buy, and then sometimes I'll just Google my name, and then I Googled my name, and I was like, what the fuck? It popped up, and then I saw that Famous Birthdays added me. Cool, right? So make sure you guys go boost my profile. Now granted, some people are wondering how the fuck did I get a profile on there, right? Because they only have 350,000 people essentially on the website. Essentially, out of 8 billion people. So they emailed me, and they told me they were gonna put me on. They just needed to confirm my birthday, and this was like a month ago, right? So they emailed me a month ago. They confirmed my birthday and all that, and then we got put on. Now let's talk about my real life, right? Right now I'm at a hostel, right? The last 10 days, guys, I've lived in one of the worst hostels in LA. 10 days in one of the worst hostels in LA. There was felons, drug addicts, freaking, literally a guy in my room hadn't taken a shower in 5 days and was wearing the same clothes. Right? So that's why I haven't been streaming for the past 10 days. I was literally fighting for survival. Like, I was literally, like, Bro, I don't even know how I'm still standing today. But I also have more good news. I have my lease for my new apartment. We have it signed, the deposit sent, and I'll be moving in on August 23rd. Right? So that's the good news. The good news is we'll be moving into our apartment August 23rd. 3-month lease, signed, deposit already sent. So it's good to go, and it's really nice. It's really nice. It's a really nice room, private bathroom. Freaking, I got the whole top floor. He said lease? Yes, I'm leasing for 3 months the whole top floor with a bathroom, a room, a closet. It's really nice, right? It's in downtown LA. So that starts on August 23rd. So until August 23rd, I will be staying in hostels till I move into my new place, right? So effectively now I'm in a hostel for how much longer? About 10 days. So for about 10 days I'll be here. I'll be vibing. I'll be vibing, right? Alive. I don't know how the fuck we're still alive right now. He said, well, I was beginning to think you were a Frank said. No, it's just, you know the thing is, and I'm grateful, because when I left my original agreement with my original apartment, I didn't think I was gonna be like, it was scary, because I had no backup. I was just like, bro, I just know I need to leave. So I had no idea where the fuck I was gonna go. We ended up doing that freaking 10-day trip with Susan. And then I was like, dang, bro, I don't have an apartment, right? So those last 10 days, I ended up finding a black landlord. He's renting it to me. He saw my financial documents. He saw all that, and he's going to, and he said, we're good to go. Sent my deposit, signed the lease, and he freaking, we're moving in August 23rd. Bro, I don't like this new chat. I don't like this new update. I can't read chat. I can't even see the messages. Like, the messages just come, then they go. I don't like this new Streamlabs update. But, pretty much yes, guys. Yes. I wanted to read that last message, but I couldn't see it. Yes, guys. So, that's a quick little update. So we'll be at this hostel for 7 days. Then we might go to a different hostel. Then we'll move into the new place. And we have it signed for 3 months till November. So I'll effectively be in LA, be in the freaking my own spot for the end of the year. It's a nice feeling, right? Because when I originally left my first agreement apartment that I had with that landlord, he was a slumlord, bro. I just knew, like, I didn't have any place to go, but I just knew, I was like, yo, I need to leave. So effectively, while I was staying in that hostel for the last 10 days, effectively I'm homeless right now till the 23rd. Bro, do you know what I had to do to even find somebody to lease me a place in LA? It's not easy because everybody's trying to leave. Literally the spot that I locked down, somebody else was trying to send their bread in. So I had to send my bread in quicker. It was crazy, bro. Everything was just, that's how LA is. Something you want, somebody else wants it too. And it's like, who's gonna get it? We got it. The Lord made sure we got it. We didn't freaking wait for it to fall in our laps. We had to get up every day and make steps towards it. But we got it. We were given the strength. Freaking, in terms of our moves for now, what's going to happen now is I'm gonna try to cleanse a little bit because it's been a rough 10 days for me, bro. I literally was staying at a place that was $100 a week. Literally. That place was freaking horrid. But we survived. It didn't break us, right? It doesn't look like it did. It didn't break us. It didn't break our spirit. It didn't break us. We're still grateful and happy, right? But yeah, so effectively I'll be at this hostel for a while. We'll be at another hostel, and then we'll move into the new place. And then we'll start building again. We'll figure out what we're gonna build, because I signed a lease for the place for 3 months. 3 months. So I'm committed. Legally I cannot leave that place for 3 months. So we're gonna figure out in those 90 days, what can we build? Time's going by fast in LA, bro. These next 3 months, they're gonna go by fast, bro. And then I'm gonna be upset, because then I gotta go overseas. He said, why don't you just crash at London's place, Frank said. I don't need to. I can hold it out. I can thug it out till I get to my new place. I can thug it out. I don't need to run to a woman's house. I don't need to run to a woman's house to feel comfortable. I can thug it out. Right? But time's going by fast in LA, bro. It really is, yo. It really is. Those last 3 months kind of went by like this at that last place. These next 3 months after that, literally I'm freaking going to check on my family for the holidays. Then I gotta be out overseas. Essentially, I'm not comfortable at it. Like, essentially, I can't really get comfortable, which is weird. Like, essentially, I can't really get comfortable, which is kind of crazy. Cause it's like, nah, I want to settle. Like, I'm settling a little bit, but I want to like be fully comfortable. But I know 3 months goes by quick. And even though we signed it for 3 months, those 3 months are gonna go by quick. And then before you know, I'm gonna be freaking being like, dang, I gotta leave. But yeah, it's just a part of the journey. It's a part of the process, you know? Seeing what's best. But the thing is, and that's where I'm happy that Famous Birthdays added me, because if you read what they wrote about me, when they highlighted what I did, what they wrote about that was noteworthy, noted they said the Korea video, right? So essentially they're writing about the Korea trip. That's what triggered and flagged them to freaking, that was noteworthy to them. Right? That's what they wrote about. Oh, one of the videos, blah, 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 did over 10 million and talking to a Korean girl. So that trip was noteworthy. And I knew that because when I did it, I was like, bro, like, I done reached over 50 million people. Maybe more, I don't know. Like, and I physically went there. I went, nigga, essentially, I felt like Julius Caesar a little bit. Essentially, I packed up my shit, said bye to everybody, went thousands of miles across the globe, and went out on a goal and a mission and a purpose. You said, thug it out, Emma said. We thugging it out. Essentially, we went there all on a purpose. And freaking took it. And you know, it's funny. I'm grateful that HLE said them ladies loved you, bro. He said them ladies loved you. Essentially. So that's why I keep trying to like, I always tell people this and I always notice LA is like a place for me to get my real life in order, which is good, right? I'm getting my real life in order. My credit's gone up. I just signed another lease, so I have more rental history. So that will be good moving forward in my life, right? That's what LA is mainly for. For me to do noteworthy shit though in LA is very tough. It's very tough, right? For me to do like noteworthy shit. Because that's all what I'm about, right? Why you think we went to Korea, we went to Japan, we went to Asia, and now we are planning to go to China? Because it's the fact of like, let's say I do 10 million views here in LA talking to a girl. Bruh, it doesn't matter. It's not noteworthy. The reason why the website wanted to write about what I was doing in Korea is because there's a lot of effort that goes behind it. One, you're not from the country. You literally went all the way over there to go get that. That's impressive in itself. It's like, dang, you really went all the way from America to go to Korea and go get that? To go find that? That's impressive in itself. Then, plus, obviously, it went super viral, so that makes it more impressive. You said it sounds like your house is actually on the runway? Yeah, it's right by the Van Nuys. It's right by the airport. So, yeah. I was gonna say, so that's what I'm more after, right? And I'm happy they wrote that because it lets me know my thinking is on track. When I go overseas, that's when I can do incredible, like, noteworthy things. That's when people are like, wow, not in LA when I'm freaking, it doesn't matter. This is more like for my real life and for me to like grow the back ends and the logistics of what I'm doing, right? It's not really for me to like do noteworthy stuff. It's for me to work. It's more in like, but then again, if I didn't come LA, I don't think I would have got that publication as well. Because that's an in like they that publication, that outlet, their headquarters is in LA. So when I come back, that's what actually happened. When I came back to LA after doing all that stuff overseas, I started getting back in the LA algorithm. And then whatever saw it, and then they probably saw my page, and they probably saw the top videos. You're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Whatever million views in Korea and super engagement. I'm like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this? What the fuck? Who is this person? And then they probably look through all my shit, and then blah, 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 right? You're like, what the fuck? Monaco? What? But it's true, though. That's the thing, too, though. It's true. We went viral in Monaco. We went viral in Asia. It's finally nice to have people write about it, and now people know I'm not the one saying it anymore. I don't need to say it. It's written. They like somebody else decided. Somebody else went through my shit, cause I didn't. They don't call you, email you, and say, hey, fill out this and say who you are. All they do is go through your shit and decide who you are. So it's finally nice to see, like, I'm official. I feel validated in the sense of like, all right, I don't need to tell people who I am, what I'm doing anymore. I can essentially be like, here, just read about me. Just read about it on this site, on this publication, which is a good feeling now. It's a good feeling. So, now with that new freaking publication, it comes with, all right, how do I feel like, what do I feel like is the next step to do great things, noteworthy things? I feel like it's China. Part of me, you know, it's weird. Part of me does feel like going Africa a little bit, but I don't think I'm ready or want to go right now. I feel like my energy will always, for some reason, my energy in Asian countries always like, it just explodes. I don't know why, but I've noticed that, so I'm gonna keep doing that. I've noticed that, so I'm gonna keep doing that. Essentially. So yeah, pretty much my LA life is freaking. LA is a crazy place, bro. See, for me to do something noteworthy in LA, I have to be you know what you have to do? You have to like be featured on a major film or television show. That's no, you have to do industry shit here to be noteworthy. He said, do not go to Africa. No way, you'll remain faithful, Frank said. Bro said that. I'd freaking, bro, just interviewing a girl on the street in LA is not gonna be noteworthy. I don't care how many views it gets. It's not noteworthy. Anybody could do it. But when I'm going all the way to a foreign country and essentially doing that, I don't know how, but it just changes everything, right? And another thing that I'm happy about is that really, because I know Frank was trying to tell me that like a week or two ago. He was like, "What are you known for? Essentially, they already decided it for me." He was like, he's known for his street interviews with girls. That's what he's known. That's what I'm known for currently right now. That's what they decided. But that is what I'm known for. Those are the videos that freaking reach the most people. I'm not known for streaming. I'm known for doing those interview videos on TikTok that go viral. That's what I'm known for. So that helps me narrow down like, okay, this is what has gotten me recognition and what people are writing about, and this is what people are paying attention to. So I need to do more of that better and in different places, right? So it helps me like essentially focus down like, all right, this is the thing, right? I don't need to guess anymore or like, nah. This is what people want to see from you. This is what's freaking working. This is what people are impressed by, which is good. So I'm thinking we go China. Asia content always blows me up, bro. I'm thinking we go China. But I don't know, like, in terms of my real life in LA right now, number one, my main goal coming from Europe to LA this time was to, he said, glad to see you're alive. Thank you, Tyson. My main goal was to come here and work on my credit. I worked on my credit. I got it up. Freaking. Another thing was to lease. We're doing that as well. New place on the 23rd. So coming to LA and like I've essentially actually worked on the goals I had. I've done better with my real life, right? Because before, when I first back when I was in LA before Europe, nobody would rent me a place, bro. My financials weren't strong enough, and my credit was shit. Worked on that. Now we're in a better position now, which is good. And LA is really like a place for me to get my real life together. But now that I've gotten it's looking like my real life is finally like coming together for this last stretch of LA. Now I can freaking think about like, okay, the dream, right? The dream. Now we can think about freaking traveling overseas and doing shit that makes people be like, wow, what the fuck? You know, that's what I live for, right? But I had to mature up a little bit and freaking come here and get my affairs situated, right? Get my affairs situated. But in terms of LA content, when we move in on the 23rd, I'm thinking we're gonna have to change a lot of shit. I'm gonna be changing a lot of shit. I don't think that. I'm just gonna be changing a lot of shit. I'm gonna be changing a lot of shit. I'm gonna be more like I'm gonna be more aggressive and a little more go-getting. Like, I'm gonna be like, essentially, I don't want to be like comfortable. I don't want to be comfortable. But I want to be comfortable, but I don't want to be comfortable. I don't want to be lounging around and shit and like, I want to be like go-getty, like ready, prepared. I don't want to be comfortable and shit. And it helps because literally these past 10 days, I've literally been one of the most uncomfortable human beings. Let me not say that, because the hostel I was staying at, the level lower than, like, it was $100 a week, right? The level lower than that is essentially prison. Actually, hold on. It's there, the streets, then prison. Right? So essentially, because the hostel was so cheap, freaking ex-felons and what's it called? Drug addicts were staying there, right? So that's where I was sleeping in the same room. So essentially, we have survived, bro. And I get why I literally get why some of my friends wanna, like, private jets flying over. I understand why some of my friends, when things get hard financially, physically, mentally, spiritually, they go home to mom. I understand 100%. Because I don't think none of them could have made it through the places I was just at. I don't think they're built for that. They probably would have got beat up, robbed, or fucking just had to physically or mentally give in. I don't think they was right. That was a grown man's job, nigga. So I understand why when my friend, money was low and things were this, he goes home to live with mom, let her cook the food, let her pay the rent, let her take care of the water bill, comfort, love, support, and then build there, then try to go back out. Hitting real rock bottom as a man in this world is a different place. Nigga, you're gonna be around different people, different animals. And freaking, I stayed, nigga. I didn't fucking say, dang. I stayed. I had to. One, because part of it was, though, I knew, I think like the third day in, I had finalized, or was it the fourth day? I had finalized the new place. But, so that helped, of course. I had finalized the new lease, like 4 days, so I was like, okay. I was like, I know I'm gonna freaking, like, I know I can make it through. I know I can make it through. But, you say Badplex and LA chapter closing? No, it's not, bro. It's on it. Honestly, kind of a little bit. I move into the new place on August 23rd, and I have the lease signed for 3 months. And then essentially, I gotta go back overseas and shit. So kind of, cause 90. I'm gonna be real. 3 months goes by quick. I just did it on that other apartment. So kind of. He said, I'm in LA mid-October, Badplex said. I'll be here. Let's get some music done to take overseas. Right? Bruh. But yes, essentially, it's been crazy, man. But he said, I just renewed my passport. Okay, so you're actually set to go. He said, how do I get clear skin like that? I'm not sure. Frank said, is London coming overseas? I don't think so. I gotta go alone, nigga. Hey, yo, Tori just told me to stop saying the N-word. I feel you, Tori. I feel you. It will happen naturally. I was gonna say, I gotta go alone. Frank. When you saw what they wrote about me, they didn't say BookLokiRara and a girl were out there doing blah blah blah. They just said me. I had to go alone. That's a grown man. Yo, going overseas to attempt to do something noteworthy is a grown man's job. That's a grown man's job. It really is, though. You gotta say bye to everything you know and love. You have to. But it's so worth it. It is so worth it. I'm not even gonna hold you. It really is. It's the ultimate sacrifice. Saying bye to your family, bye to your girlfriends, saying bye to freaking comfort, bye to your native language, bye to your native food, bye to everything you knew for months. He said, low-key is no Omar. Thug it out, Frank said it. Thug it out. Bro, yo. Oh, snap. Loki's back alive. I am. Thug it out. Thug it out, yo. Thugging it out is a lot easier said than done. Because I'm going to be real. Essentially, you have to understand where I just was before for the last 10 days. My friends cannot handle that. They cannot handle that, yo. And no human being should even go, like, there's just no point. I understand. Because when money's running low in LA, or you're in between moving in LA, because the thing is, you have to understand, since the lease is already signed and I'm going to be paying my rent on the 23rd, I can't spend exorbitant amounts of money on Airbnb in the middle of that. I need my rent. So I had to go to literally to like, that hostel was like $100 a month. This one, I paid more because, bro, like, no, not $100 a month. Why did I say that? $100 a week. This one is a little more. This one's like $250. I needed it because I spent 10 days in the trenches. Like I spent 10 days in the trenches, yo. Like, I needed to freaking go up. But I'm trying to save money till I move into my new place, of course, right? So essentially, I understand why my friends left. Because if you get to a point where you literally have almost no money in LA, bro, do you know the people you're going to be around? Nigga, why not go back home at mommy's house? Why not? Right? He said, do you have bed bugs now? No, I'm fine, Frank. I'm fine.
We survived. See, this is what I was gonna say. At least if my friends go to mom's house, at least they can build back up their businesses and like their social medias comfortably, right? Like you can build comfortably. You don't have ex felons and drug addicts and this like you can build up comfortably. But it's not reality as a man. If you're a man and your money goes low, you go stay with the other people who matches your financial situation or the people on that level, right? And then you see the truth. Like I had to see it. I had to see it, live it. I had to see it and live it. Right? I had to see it and live it. I couldn't escape it. I couldn't escape it, y'all. It was endurance. See, that's the thing that this the last 10 days made me realize. Sometimes life isn't about who's stronger in a sense. It is stronger, but it's not about like who can lift more, who can push more, who can like hit harder. Sometimes it's literally about endurance. Sometimes. Because essentially, like, it's about who can outlast certain circumstances. Because if you can't outlast them and you decide to quit or go back or take a different way, you never get to the reward. That's what I was saying about my friend. If he would have, I literally told him, I was like, bro, just stay. Just stay, bro. I know it's going to be tough. I know it sucks. I know freaking whatever. But just stay. Then you'll get your reward out of it. But when it's hard and you can't go back, it's like deciding to run the marathon and then quitting on it. Just stay in the game, y'all. Just stay. Just stay. And it's easier said than done. Because everybody's circumstances are gonna be different. I don't know what your breaking point is. Like I don't know what everybody's breaking point is. I don't know, shit. Everybody's breaking point is different. But yeah, this hostel's not that bad. This hostel has like a pool and shit. I'll be here for a little bit. This hostel has like a pool. Right, it's cool. It's got a little area. He said he got kicked into 2019. So yeah, this hostel's not that bad. We'll be here for He said, what did I miss? What is your up and coming plans? I said, go check out my famous birthdays profile. They just added me. You can the link's below. Go boost my profile too. I was at number 350K. Now I'm number 77,000. So go boost me, guys. Where's the TV? It's in the house. He said he still got a black eye. You're lying, Frank. He said, yeah, I saw you're the 36th most famous TikTok star, he said. It feels like my hard work finally, like, got recognized. Finally. Now, my London friends do... I'm gonna be real. My London friends, they have profiles there. They have over 1 million followers. So Omar has a profile there, and then my other London friend does. Those are the only 2 people I know. Oh, and then somebody in Beverly Hills that I be filming with. So I know 3 people. I know 3 people on there. But essentially, like people that I grew up with, besides my other friend, he's not on there yet. CZ, he will be on there eventually. But it's kind of weird. He said, you've arrived, Frank said. Right? Isn't that kind of weird though? Like, out of everybody I grew up with and I know, it's weird how I got recognized. He said, shout out C. C will get on there. My friend C, he will get on there. He's got to, thing is though, He's got to go viral. He doesn't have to go viral here, but he needs to come here. Because they didn't add me when I was overseas. He said, I thought CZ quit and got a regular job. Frank said, nah. He's gearing up for more stuff. They didn't, when I was overseas, they didn't add me. They added me when I came back to LA. I said that to everybody in France. I was like, bro, I'm about to go back to LA and cash in on my rewards for the travel. And it did. So now essentially I can freaking, bro, I needed that publication so bad. He said CZ don't fuck with LA right now. He doesn't fuck with LA. I've been telling him. You know what's funny? Me and C, I was actually planning to do something with C. But I'm gonna be honest, he was like slacking on me a little bit. So then I went and freaking signed this lease to stay in LA for 3 more months. For however long, till the end of November, the end of the year. But I had told C, I was like, bro, I'll do something with you. Me and you, let's go to a city in America and let's just stream all day, get clips all day, bring people through. But he wasn't trying to do that with me. But then we talked again. Now he's a little more interested, but it's too, like, I had already committed to being in LA. But I was so down to do like a duo type shit. And like just bounce off each other, get clips, film all day, every day, like, and just run shit up. I was down to do that. I was so down to do that. But essentially, what's good about the publication for me now is now I finally do not have to tell a motherfucker. I don't have, like, it's really hard nowadays because everybody and their mom has a YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. People are buying followers. People are buying this and that. Now when I go overseas and I meet people, or if I'm taking a business meeting or a brand, I can just show them the publication and they can just read about me there. And now they already know that freaking, all right, this is somebody who is like in the space, solidified. You've done something in the space. I don't need to freaking like convince anybody that I've done something in the space. That's the importance about, not, that's what I'm starting to understand, the importance about like other types of media. Because if I think Frank was saying that, he's like getting off of just YouTube and Instagram and all that will help more people know you and also respect what you're doing more, right? That's why it's important to get those publications and shit. Essentially PR. But the thing is, nigga, you can't freaking, bro, you can't hit up Wikipedia, you can't hit up freaking the famous birthdays page and say, yo, bro, put me on, I did this, I did that. You can't do that. You need to actually do something and then they decide. He said, how did you get published on that site? Bruh, I don't know. This is what I think happened. I think since I'm in LA and I'm back in the LA algorithm, so my TikTok videos, it's not 2 million, 1 million views, it's in viral in LA, but somebody probably saw it, clicked on my profile, saw the top videos and saw 11 million views, 8 million views, blah, 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 Monaco, Korea. I was like, what the fuck? Clicked on the videos, seen it, and then they did their research and then saw all the shit. And they were probably like, holy shit, who the fuck, like... But it was the overseas thing. He said, I'm pretty sure you can create your own Wikipedia page. Can you? I don't think you can, brother. I don't think you can. I think you can edit other... I don't know. I don't think you can like that. Can you? But essentially, that's not what you're supposed to do, bro. You're supposed to let somebody. The publication's supposed to write it about you because you did something noteworthy. You did something that they deemed worth talking about in the space. That's all. That's what I believe, because when you read what they said one of the videos, blah blah blah, did whatever views. He was talking to a Korean lady. So they highlighted that video for a reason. They're basically highlighting the trip. That Korea trip was the reason why they wanted to write about me. Because I kept telling her, I said that trip changed my life. It really did. It really did. It really did. He said Wikipedia is created by regular people. It's not accurate, I don't think. I think Wikipedia, I thought they just had editor. I thought they let regular people submit requests to edit it. Like, submit requests for editing. I don't think regular people create the whole pages. But I don't know. That's not my freaking field. I'm just focused on how we can do things. Influential things. He said, yeah, you gotta let it happen organically, Johns. Thank you, John Doe. Let it happen organically, right? That's what needs to happen, organically. Organically. Which is good. It's good. But that's pretty much where I am right now. You know? That's pretty much where I am. So I want to get comfortable in LA, but part of me is like, bruh, you're about to have to go back on a new journey soon. Like, don't get too comfortable. 3 months goes by quick, and then you're gonna be on the road. Don't get too comfortable. And it's like, dang, it really is. So, am I gonna be sad about leaving my girlfriend and leaving my family and friends? He said, you're back in the LA algorithm. Doing jack shit, though. LA content never really like, it doesn't have the same effect. Bro, I'm telling you, the reason why the Asian content that I did work so well, I look back on some of it, bro, I'm literally interviewing people who are speaking a different language. Like, if you go back to some of those Japanese videos, Mashi's literally in the back translating her words, but I edited it so nice, it looks like it just flows well. Like, she's literally speaking a different language. What about the Asian older lady? She seemed fun. Yeah, of course. She still hits me up all the time. He said, just looked it up. You can create your own Wikipedia page, but somebody else will probably delete it because that's frowned upon. He said it's frowned upon. You know, Frank is funny. He said it's frowned upon. Because Wikipedia and those sites, the whole point of those sites is for a third party to independently verify that you are somebody noteworthy, like you're somebody worth writing about. If everybody just gets on Wikipedia and just makes shit about them, it's a social media. But it needs. There's a reason for independent third-party validation. It helps with the industry too, because, bro, you know how many people can just literally go on TikTok, Instagram, and say, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that. No verification. There's no verification. That's why those Wikipedias and those famous birthdays are important, because we're in a world where anybody can just get on a camera, get on an account, and say who they think they are without any verification. Which is good.
He said, yeah, how you gonna have a wiki page and nobody knows who you are, LOL. That's what I mean. Frank said I've arrived. But you know what's funny, Frank? Freaking, you know what's funny? That publication that Famous Birthdays did, he said there's some only in LA irony to be published in Famous Birthdays while simultaneously being in a hostel in the same day, Frank said. There's some only in LA. That's what I mean, right? Literally while I'm in the hostel, I'm in between hostels, I get publicized on the Famous Birthdays thing, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, literally at my lowest, my highest moment and my lowest moment are corresponding. That's LA. That's LA. Now, granted, I will have my own place on the 23rd, but in the moment, while I'm leaving from my other apartment to my new apartment, I have been staying in hostels. I'm at one right now. It's the truth. It's the truth. But, it's the dirty truth. And I'm happy to tell it because it's reality. It's reality. But the famous the birthday, the publication. It's funny how Frank said you've arrived, but this publication, what it's really gonna do is it's really gonna help me. It will help me in LA with brand deals and getting better brand deals, but essentially nobody gives a fuck, bro. Come on. Like, we're in Los Angeles, bro. That shit means absolutely zip, zero, nada. I guarantee you most people I meet, bro. But when I show that overseas, that shit hits different. That shit hits different, right? Because it helps versus just showing the TikTok, the profiles. They obviously they generate interest, but that is gonna help people like, holy shit, like it'll like, I just feel more solidified in the space. Like I'm not aspiring to be this person anymore. I'm in the space, I'm here. Now we're just building upon it, which is good. And I knew that deep down. And finally, I knew that. After that Korea trip, I knew that. I was like, bro, bro, I don't think many people in the space have freaking done something like that. Of course, Speed has done something like that better than what I did. But not many people would troop it and live 6 months in a foreign country just to grab just to go viral, just to get viral content. I haven't seen nobody in the space do that. They go there, but they don't live there. I was living there 6 months in Asia, day in, day out. I thought that shit was impressive and noteworthy. But now I'm happy to see it finally catching up and other people noticing it. But it happened literally a year ago. That's how it be. That's how it fucking be, yo. The work catches up later. That shit it catches up later, man. But I'm excited, guys. He said Famous Birthdays is based in Santa Monica. That's why I said I figured somebody on their database or on their team, since I'm back in the LA algorithm, they probably saw one of my 1 million, 2 million view videos in LA, like, it clicks on the profile. Then they probably seen the Asia videos and like, what the fuck? Who the fuck is this? Like, what? And he's in Asia, Korea, what the fuck? Probably seen a little bit of Monaco too. I'm like, what the fuck?
who the fuck is this guy? How is he in Monaco, Asia, Korea? Like, that's probably what triggered it.
Nigga, Eddie said, "Loki, I put you on there. I got connections, nigga." Yo, Eddie is a goofball. Nigga, Eddie wanna take credit. He's like, nah. He's like, I put you on there. You're welcome. Come on, Eddie. Bro, they emailed me first, just confirming my date of birth. I knew I was gonna get on. I just didn't know when. So it's not new to me. It is because they emailed me saying, hey, we want to put you on, blah, blah, blah. We want to confirm your date of birth. Right? Because it is about birthdays. I need accurate. So I confirmed my date of birth and shit. And then, yeah. And then they did their research and decided to write what they wanted to about me. Yeah, Eddie's funny. He said it was me. He said it was me, bro. I'm the one. You know what's funny? Because I saw it with London. I don't know. He said, how are you? How are you? What's up, Zagros? I saw it with London, right? So, I was at Best Buy with London. I looked it up. I saw it. Then London was playing Super Mario on one of the consoles. I was like, bro, you're gonna have to see this, London. Come look at this. She finally comes, she looks, then she sees it. You know what she does immediately? Her first thing, I'll never forget this because it was funny seeing it. Bro, she literally goes to the edit thing, types, and it's where it asks like to put more info if you know anything. She's like, he has a girlfriend named London. I was like, what? I was shocked. That was her first reaction. She was trying to edit the page and put he has a girlfriend named London. I was like, bruh. London is so funny, y'all. London is so funny. I know why London did that. She said she wants people to know. That shit's funny. But you said your bio doesn't mention London, LOL. Why would it? That's what I'm trying to. Why would it? The shit that we didn't do it alone because we had the help of the community, of course. Everybody else who helped in. London did help too. So I get London. Well, she did help on that run. She did help. He said at least she tried. We didn't do it alone. We didn't do it alone. We had support. London didn't help us on that Asia trip. She helped us after when we needed to get out of Asia. So she did help in general. He said, "Loki, are you ready to become famous?" I'm just happy to be back doing. You know what I'm happy about? Answer to your question, yes. But what I'm really happy about is I'm happy that I'm able to do the things that I'm meant to do and that I'm good at. And I'm gonna be real, that publication helped me a lot in terms of my family as well. Because I'm not gonna lie, it's hard sitting down explaining to my family what I'm doing or what, because bro, just showing them a social media account, they don't get it. Like, that doesn't register. Like, it registers, but it doesn't register.
showing like them when they saw that, now they understood that like, okay, clearly whatever the fuck he's doing, we don't know what he's doing, we just think he's doing these videos, but whatever he is doing is something that people are recognizing and that is noteworthy. Like if people want to write about it, it's something's going on, which is finally good. I don't need to freaking convince my family, convince anybody, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Look, like, they did that for me. That's the beauty. That's the beauty in this shit. That's the beauty. I feel like I'm finally like, I don't need to convince anybody about what I'm doing anymore. That's the beauty. That's the blessing. That shit's set in stone, nigga. That shit's set in stone. It's set in stone now. I've been known that though inside. Though the outside finally just showed it. It finally showed it. But I will in terms of in terms of London, will I miss London on this next bro, that's why I'm just very happy. Because that showed me that like these overseas trips, bro, they do something. They're actually doing something like for me, like as a person. He said, wait, where are you going overseas? I'll be going overseas at the end of the year. It's I'm happy because I'm starting to see these overseas trips are actually like it's allowing me to actually kind of build a name for myself, essentially. And that's what I wanted from those trips. That's literally why I went overseas the first time. I was like, bro, I'm tired of freaking just being the guy eating food with his girlfriend on camera. I want to do something great. That's what we set out to do. Anybody who was there in the old days will tell you I was just a guy eating food on a camera with his girlfriend. I hadn't done anything great to be like, dang. That's why we said we're going to Asia. And we're gonna go reach millions of people and conquer a new demographic. And by the grace of the Lord, we were able to achieve some of that. Bro, I didn't like being the guy who was just eating food with his girlfriend. I knew it, bro. I knew it deep down in my soul. I was like, bro, no. There's nothing wrong with doing that now because that's my real life, right? But I just knew I could do so much more. I was like, yo, nobody's gonna freaking recognize me. Nobody's gonna write about me. Nobody's gonna write me up or freaking from just me eating with my girlfriend. Even if it did bang views, nobody gives a fuck, bro. Go do something in the world. So what did we do? We said, all right, everybody we love, we gotta head out. We literally have to take our legs and our feet, go across the whole country, physically. New languages, new foods, and go find the thing that's gonna make us great out there. That shit's crazy. That shit's crazy. Bro, I was just a guy eating food with his girlfriend. I was happy, but I wasn't like happy like in terms of, yo, I know like I need to go out there and try to make a name for myself in the world, bro. I can't fucking just sit around eating food with my girlfriend and shit. How the fuck is that making a name for yourself? You know? If you want to make a name for yourself, you gotta use your feet. He said, what about the rodeo content? The rodeo, you know what the rodeo content did, and I'll never knock it. The rodeo content helped me practice. It helped me practice doing those interview videos that ended up getting me recognized. Cause bro, I did those videos, bro. Some people really don't understand like what a process of progress is. Bro, I literally did those videos on rodeo for years and they didn't work. Same videos, same interview with girls, and they never worked. Then we ended up doing it in Asia and it broke through. So now when I see those interview videos work now on rodeo in LA, I just think back to the times like, bro, now you want to work. But like 2 years ago, I would do these same videos and it wouldn't work at all. So it's just funny how like when some things aren't working, but you know those are the things you're supposed to do, sometimes it just takes more time. Sometimes it just takes more time. Them interviews in LA never worked when I was younger. Never ever. But yeah, it's a part of the journey. Rodeo content. I don't know, but I will be here. I feel like I keep saying like I'll be in LA for 100 more days, bro. That shit's gonna go by quick. 100 days in LA. That's nothing. Bro, that shit's gonna go by quick. I keep thinking I have all this time, like I'm committed to being here for like 2 years. Nah, bro. I'm leaving soon. And it's hard for me to accept and realize, but it's true. You said Vegas next? We might do a little trip to Vegas, but I'm gonna finish out these last 3 months in LA. You said, what's your favorite fruit? I like apples. Bro, that's so crazy, yo. 100 days left. He said, damn, you going overseas. Bro, it's approaching. I'm nervous because I didn't expect it to, but it's approaching. I'm nervous. Apples clean the plaque off your teeth. Apples are great. Red apples, though. Bro, I'm nervous. I didn't freaking know. You said nervous and excited, right? You want me to be real? I do get sad when I'm about to go overseas because, bro, I already don't spend as much time with my family, my loved ones. So when I go there, it just creates the distance and the gap even more. But I'm not gonna lie, that recent write-up that I got made me like understand, oh, yo, it was worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it. That sacrifice is worth it. Leaving everybody, at least you know what you're gonna get. You're gonna get recognition for doing great things. That's fine. Cause I can sleep at night knowing, yo, that's what I was meant to do. Alright, stream. I love y'all, man. I should go out and freaking go bust a groove. I might go out and bust a groove. I'm in the hostel though. I'm kind of landlocked. So I just wanted to share with everybody freaking where I've been. Until then, guys, I might be back. Peace out.